We design programs that we can participate in them with the villagers in a partnership.
We think of ourselves as providing a hand up, not a handout.
The goals involve really looking at what that community needs in the long term.
Welcome to Roche Village, the site of Village Life's feeding program. When teachers here identified hunger as the top obstacle to learning, Village Life partnered with them to implement this program, which now feeds 1,200 children each day. The children receive a meal called uji, which is a corn-based porridge. And since implementation in July of 2008, we have seen test scores jump 25%, attendance rates increase 30%, and the school has now received the #1 ranking in the region.
Is it true that many of the students don't go home for lunch? Is that right, that many of them stay here at school and aren't able to go home and eat lunch during the day?
Yes, that is true. Because of the distance.
Right.
Yeah.
My objective on this brigade is to collect as much data as I can so we can get some good results to show this program is working, it is good, it's helping to decrease the prevalence of malnutrition among the school children in the village of Roche.
Hali waliokuwa nayo kipindi kabla ya uji, watoto walikuwa kwa kweli hawana hali nzuri. Tatizo lilikuwa ni njaa. Kuanzia asubuhi mpaka mchana pale, watoto kwa kweli walikuwa wanachoka kiasi kwamba hata masomo yalikuwa ni hayaendi vizuri.
Chakra wachnyuka ni bi. Iyudo ka gihero bire school sana, gibire school maber. Alafu kata maendeleo gi mar darasa ber nikech wachnyuka ni.
6 teams of women work together to prepare the uji every day in terms of fetching the water, mixing it with the corn flour and sugar. I think a feeling that the villagers get is a feeling that they can be self-sustaining and that they prepare all the uji and they're giving it to the children.
This is the procedure. She wants to put water here to see the level. First they wash to make it clean, then they take the good water. They wait till boil, then there is a flour which they put in. This is 2 kilo. The one process takes almost 1 hour. Students in the school here, they are about 520. Yeah.
But this only makes about 400.
Only 4.
So have more kids come to the school because of the uji?
Exactly.
So now you need to make more.
Yeah.
$1,000 is the cost to fund the uji program each month. That money is used to purchase corn flour and the sugar. It also helped to purchase the utensils that they use to prepare the uji and the cups that they distribute the uji in. They are so happy. One teacher told me that it is the stomach that feeds the brain.
For a small donation of $50, you can feed 6 children every day for an entire year. So a little bit of funding can go a long way, and we need your help. Our health work involves partnering with the village health committees to identify and solve problems related to healthcare. Village Life's health team focuses on 3 main issues: research, treatment of acute disease, and preventive health care. These villages have no access to permanent health care. People are walking 8 to 10 hours to the nearest healthcare facility, and many of them are dying along the way.
Dr. Chris Lewis, from the first conception of Village Life, had the vision of setting up permanent healthcare facilities. I got involved with Village Life when they received a set of drawings from a Tanzanian architect, and they were interested in getting some input on the sort of sustainability of that initial proposal. My work is in sustainable design and culturally responsive design. I immediately saw this linking to all of my research and teaching interests here at University of Cincinnati.
We're in somewhere near the middle of the proposed Roche Health Center site, and I'm performing several soil tests today. It's just extremely...
Is it more sandy?
It's just all sand, yeah. It's incredibly sandy. So that actually binds quite well together, doesn't it?
Michael Zaretsky conducts studios, usually for graduate students working on this design. Our biggest challenge by far is that there is no infrastructure on our site. We need power and we need water and we don't have any of that, so we're figuring out how to do that. It's a lot of research, making sure that the work we've done is correct so that we can make progress.
We noted that a lot of people don't think about the prevailing winds at all when they place their house.
One of our very biggest objectives is that it can be very much influenced by the things that are already here.
We were wondering about composting toilets and how those would be accepted.
But most importantly, we're interested in the construction process being something that can be educational as we go through it, so that these villagers can learn the new methods. The ISSB, it's a stabilized block system, is the best example. They've already learned to use it themselves, and they made 300 bricks for us before we even came.
The next step now is to produce a set of documents that can be handed over to a Tanzanian architecture firm so that they can take it through permitting and hopefully begin construction of phase 1.
UC is hoping to send one UC architecture student back, and that student will assist in construction administration while these things are being built here.
I just want to understand, so there's a rubble foundation underneath the cement block. For maybe a year or two, we don't know, we might have just this one building. But eventually there's going to be a courtyard here, and another building there and there.
If we're able to get funding that we need, I believe the project could be up and running as a full functioning health center by mid-2011.
Appreciate your time watching this, and as they say in Swahili, thank you very much.